Good afternoon. I've taken advantage of the slightly chilly 31 degrees temperature, much cooler than last week, to get out and have a location shot for this week's Few Words. And I am literally standing in the middle of a roundabout, a traffic circle. And as you can see, behind me are a number of pomegranates. And hence the name of the square is called Kikar Harimonim, Pomegranates Square. And it does sound much better in Hebrew. And the significance of that will become apparent in a few minutes. Tomorrow night, we Ashkenazim start saying Slichot for the first time. The Sephardim have been saying Slichot obviously for nearly a month. And they base their tradition on Rav Yosef Karo, where he says that the date that Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Har Sinai for the second time to collect the second Luchot, the second set of commandments after the sin of the golden calf, was in fact the beginning of Elul. But the Ashkenazi tradition is based on various alternatives, not including the fact that we don't have as many sins, we probably do, and not including the fact that we have so many sins that even if we were saying Slichot for a month, it probably wouldn't be enough to cover them. But the real tradition comes from various sources, but one of them is actually particularly interesting because it actually comes, according to the Gra, who comments in the Shulchan Aruch, in the Code of Jewish Law. He actually quotes the Ashkenazi custom as coming from a Sephardic custom, and he bases this on a commentary of Rabbeinu Nissim, which is obviously going back to the medieval times, and he bases the custom on a particular Spanish city where the Jews would get up particularly early on the 25th of Elul to say Slichot. And the rationale was that if the first man, Adam HaRishon, was created on the 1st of Tishrei, Rosh Hashanah, if you count backwards to the 25th of Elul, you get to the day of the creation of the world. And that is given by him as the custom for saying or starting Slichot on that particular date. So the Ashkenazi custom, by some commentators, is actually based on a Sephardic custom, which is an interesting point. And obviously, talking about Rimonim, we all know that pomegranates are supposed to contain 613 seeds. I've not actually counted them, and I'm told that there could be quite a few more, but the 613 seeds are naturally corresponding, therefore, to the 613 commandments. By some cases, you could also say that the sheer number of Jews and opinions is far greater than 613, and therefore, but we are all stuck together in one pomegranate. So whether we like it or not, we're all in it together. And in this week's Parshat Nitzavim-Vayeilech, we're told that the commandments are given to us are not something that is unobtainable, not something that can't be done. Lo b'shamayim hi, they're not in the heavens where it's unreachable. Lo mi'eva layam, not across the seas, not across the ocean that we've got to travel and make such an effort to go and travel distance to find them. But ki karov elecha hadavar meod, b'picha u'levavecha la'asot. These things are not far away from you, they are very close. They're in your mouth and in your heart. So that the ability to do commandments and follow the mitzvot and request slicha at this particular time is literally in our mouths and in our hearts. For want of a better expression in English, it's in our own hands. And it's an opportunity for us to take that time to ask forgiveness from people, from God, for all sorts of things that we might have done in the past year, and how much more so this year, when we really could do with some chizuk, some strengthening, so that we enjoy next year being better and sweeter, and certainly, please God, a lot healthier. So Shabbat Shalom and take care.